Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of our podcast. Super excited for you guys if you're getting this far. I just wanted to start things off by doing a little, last time on because we decided we weren't going to do that, and then somebody tried it, and they're like, "Yeah, you should do that." So I'm going to dub one in here. So last time on our Flux campaign, the heroes all got to meet Narak, which was the spirit essence of the planet that was sent through a ritual that got botched, and basically the ritual failed, and it caused just this little chunk of the planet to stay. And the spirit force was able to summon heroes, and in attempting to summon some people into the world to help the heroes, summoned up some dragonlings, little wormling things. So the heroes had to face them, stop them, managed to pull that off. They then, kind of got to meet these tavern people, or the townspeople, and everything seemed good. So we're kicking it in now. As soon as they kind of got the chance to get acquainted, they, boom, got shoved into another dimension, and that's where we're starting. So, okay.
Last time on... Oh, wait, no, we're not doing that. Never mind. All right, so everybody enters the portal, and you feel that coldness as that flash of light comes before your eyes, and about as immediate as that flash of cold hits everybody, suddenly it's completely eliminated by a blinding light and a feel of utter heat. Everybody drops out of the portal and lands onto some soft sand and is immediately dazed. Everyone feels dazed, confused. Like, you've only experienced this feeling now twice, and it wasn't pleasant the first time either.
And now it's hot.
And now suddenly you went from the nice cold of, wow, this doesn't feel right, to holy crap, it's really hot right now.
So I think I was the first one through the portal, so Catham's going to turn and scan the group and just make sure everybody's okay.
Oh yeah, there was a portal, or wasn't there? Ha! Found it. And yeah, Catham, we're going to say Catham, Silva, Snowflake pops out also, and Huck are the first ones to drop down. It's not a pleasant teleportation. You do end up falling, a couple feet. You weren't on the same level, so you guys all end up landing. Unless you want to roll an acrobatics check, you're all going to land effectively just on your knees.
I don't think I'm that good at acrobatics. Oh, I didn't sort of.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics.
Rule of cool.
Oh, that is not going to work. I fall on my face.
Oh, well, even better.
On your face.
I got a 6 for acrobatics. There's no way that's not a ball in the face.
About the same. Belly flap.
Okay, well, it's going to put you on your knees, but that's fine. So we got one belly flop. We've got one face full of sand.
I got a 17.
You're great. You superhero land.
I get up and sand is terrible.
Caleb, look.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it. This is not tasty.
So
I'm gonna scan for everybody that's there. So obviously, okay, so I see Silva, Snowflake, and Puck.
You see my ass.
I found Puck's ass.
Alright, about, as you guys are gathering yourselves, about 20 feet to your right, the rest of the party falls through the portal under similar circumstances. So that would be Isabel, Theus, Theus. No, Anoran. Sorry, Anoran is Dom. Oh, yeah, I should have read ahead, shouldn't I? So Isabel and Theus falls out of the portal, and that's it.
So Anoran starts falling out, you see the feet, and then it just goes, wait, back up.
Yeah, I was just imagine they're trapped kind of in time. Like, they'll probably pop out as if nothing happened. So, That was the way I pictured it.
Hopefully the portal doesn't close on his leg or anything. That's all.
No, it's more like a rift kind of thing where it's just like something just like quickly opens and you guys get effectively spat out, and then it's in a flash of light, and then that's it. And it's gone.
So Catham's going to turn and see the rest of the party and go, "Wait, what? Where's Honora and Gerard and Bardis? Did they not make it?"
Well, first off, I rolled a 19 on my acrobatics check, so I land fine.
All right, Deadpool.
Yeah, do you plant your arms out too?
No, I do not. And I look at Puck and I like, Puck, what's wrong with you? You're completely covered in sand except for your ass.
I'm not ninja.
I then turn around and go, where's the healer?
Well, I'm still here. I have some capabilities to heal, but I definitely liked having a little bit of backup.
So we're short on healing then.
I brought band-aids.
That's good, because I've only got a couple of things I can do yet today, so let's hope that this lasts.
Yes.
So noticing that there's some people gone, Catham just kind of, we should probably get our bearings straight. So I want to try to do a perception, see what's around.
Certainly.
Oh, nat 20.
Ooh.
That is a 22 for perception.
There's sand.
Damn.
Is it
Just kidding. It's all...
Is it very dusty, windy?
Sand.
Is it very dusty and windy? Or
it is very dusty, and there's a breeze. There's a bit of sand kicked up by said breeze. The description, I'm assuming everyone's just going to basically look around anyways, but I'll give Eric a little bit extra, unless anyone else wants to roll some sort of perception also.
I'm just going to wrap my face so I don't breathe in sand.
What's my perception of
I already breathed in enough when I landed on it.
I'll look
Not a
around.
bad idea.
I would say I don't even have good perception, but
that's another 19 for perception.
11.
You rolled a 19, or your total is 19?
Total is 19.
Okay, spiffy. Anyone else?
Silver got 11.
Who did?
Silver.
Snowflake.
you gotta face
Silva.
the mic when you talk.
Oh,
Sorry. Alright, so looking around, basically, what you see around you is obviously sand. And there's a couple dunes off to your left. A little bit of a breeze. Some sand has been kicked up by the breeze. Clear, open, bluish green sky. There's quick observation without blinding yourself. You notice that there seems to be two sources of light in the sky. As you scan the horizon and look around, off in the far distance, not by the dunes, a little bit more to the north, a bit ahead of you, is a large dark cloud. And off to your left, you see it. The sand sort of tapers off, and now there is a bit of barren rocks off of what looks like a plateau. And from there, there's really nothing. The one thing in general that you all notice is that it seems to be very barren around here.
Okay. Katham is. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Yeah. Catham, sorry, and Theus, with your perception rolls, you both notice that far dark cloud ahead of you looks to be what could be a dust storm. And your good perception checks notice that it looks like it's moving towards you. And
So that's in the north. Okay.
correct. And the one thing, well, ahead of you. Technically,
Yeah.
we don't know directions yet. And
Sure.
then
Okay. Ahead of us.
And then, yeah. And then the one thing you both... I'll give it to Catham for the nat 20. Catham, you both notice for sure that there's no plants or animal life to be seen.
Okay. Catham would like to attempt to I know I brought this up, to attempt to see if he can communicate with the life force of the planet at all. Fine if he can't. Like I said, it's purely roleplay, but
Sure.
he really, he kind of gets down, he kind of meditates a little bit, trying to feel the life force and see if he can connect to it in any way.
Do you want to make that? I guess we never really hashed out. Do you want to do that like as a nature thing? Do you want to do it as a, like an insight?
Either nature or survival. I guess nature probably makes way more sense.
I mean, it's not going to be a massive. It's just I know it's
No,
it's
I know.
special for him, but just
Well,
to give it a little bit.
I have nature, so at least it's a good thing to use for nature.
I own nature.
A 10.
As you get down, everybody sees this also. You kneel down in the sand, and as you reach out towards this planet's life force, you get a very weak response, almost as if it's mostly dead, barely alive. That's the best you can feel until you feel a sudden jolt that puts you back. You've never felt such a aggressive response from doing it before.
Okay. Like the life force is fighting against me, kind of thing.
Yeah, at first it's more of like a very, very weak and faint cry for help until suddenly something seems to just snap, and it's as if you're like shoved away from what you were doing, so you fall backwards slightly.
Okay, like almost like the life force was protecting itself, kind of thing.
Like you were forcibly removed from what you were.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay.
So, anyone know which way to go?
So he comes out of this trance and goes, "Oh my god!"
Gatham, what'd you find?
I'm not
Oh,
sure, Puck. Don't know which way to go.
The life force of this planet feels nearly dead, and when I tried to commune and connect to it like something pushed me out. Whether it was the life force or something was pushing me away, as if it didn't want me to communicate with this planet.
Well, it looks dead.
Well, obviously desert seems to scream death, but if this could be the entire planet is all desert. This does not bode well for this place. Well, I suppose that based on the way the storm is coming, we should get out of the way. There are dunes, and it looks to be there's a rocky plain over there. I don't know which way will bode for us to have any type of supplies or things like that.
Is rocky terrain easier to walk on?
It might be slightly easier. Sand can waste our energy very quickly, but also rocky terrain usually means not a lot of water unless we can find some sort of a river.
However, there's large outcroppings. Perhaps we can find cover from the storm.
Actually, Charlie, would it be okay to make a survival check to kind of see if I can gauge a good direction to head?
Absolutely, I was hoping someone would.
I'm gonna roll my actual druid dice and see what happens. Ooh, that would be a dirty 20.
All right, dirty 20. We're gonna say that heading towards the dust storm is a bad idea.
Okay.
That, as you've already inferred, that walking over sand is both tiring and really bad with equipment. If you could possibly get out of the sand and find some sort of shelter from what could be an impending storm, the barren rocky plateau seems to be your best bet right.
Okay. So basically everything I just said, but now confirmed by the DM. Great. I'm good with that.
Yeah, you're pretty good on point. Very good.
Apparently Gatham's a Boy Scout. Alright.
So, rocks?
I say we head this way, and Gatham's going to start walking towards the rocks.
Everyone begins to feel a little bit of the oppressive heat. Anyone wearing anything like full plates or heavy robes or anything like that is going to
Suckers!
Yeah, is gonna start having some sort of. We're not gonna do anything with exhaustion right now, but they're gonna.
Look, we
start
can't all be
feeling a little
druids wearing
sweaty.
fig leaves.
Not wearing fig leaves.
Also breathing.
It's poison
is
ivy.
Slightly.
I do have a water skin.
Breathing feels a little harder than normal.
If anybody's really thirsty, I have a flask of oil as well.
Because that sounds like a good idea. Sorry. Isabel fell through the hole, and her eyes are now red, who is Axel.
So is there like a color map with you?
Yes. He
So
said
red is Axel.
3 of the 4. So red is Axel.
When your eyes shift, do you say who you are?
Yes.
He just
I
needs
try
to know if he needs
to make
to write it down.
Well,
All right,
over
Katham-
time, you tell.
Katham's heading this way before the storm hits us.
Okay, we'll follow the druid for now. He seems to know nature.
Anyway,
Yeah, sure.
so is the wrap that I put around my face helping with the breathing at all, or no?
It is. Your breathing is, I mean, you have a rag over it, but effectively you're not feeling like you need to cough because some sand is getting into your nostrils.
I'll offer wrap, probably from my clothing for Theus.
Thank you, Puck. And I will use it.
I expected him to say brother. Oh, thank you, brother.
For the one, brother.
Rando Sauvage. Oh, yeah.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
not doing that again.
So Katham's walking.
I assume everybody starts following.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Begin making your way towards the barren rocky plateau. And as you do that, dust storm that looked like was coming in your direction is for certain heading in your direction. So as you make your way over there, that storm is closing in faster than you're moving. You continue on, and as you reach the end of the sand and onto the dry rocks, you do notice that there is a cavern that looks like it could be shelter. You also notice that there is a sheer cliff that does drop off about 100 feet or so. And looking around, the one thing you still notice is that there is no green, no animal life or anything to be seen just yet.
So you said it's 100-foot drop off the cliff?
Yes.
Okay. Should we seek shelter here until the storm can pass? Because we haven't gotten out of the way of the storm, right?
Correct.
Okay. It seems advisable to hide here in this cavern until the storm has passed.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Axel's smart.
Why is she so angry?
It's just
Because
who I
she's smart.
am.
Who is this
Buttercup.
Sherlock?
I offer her some water and go, would you need water? Will that make you feel better and make your eyes go back to a natural color?
Ta-da.
We could try, but I don't think it will happen.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the shelter. And then Katham just kind of awkwardly shifts into the shelter to check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
hide now.
Yeah. Also going in the shelter.
All right. Is anybody have a light source? As you make your way to the entrance, everything is nice and light, but
Oh, I have dark vision.
okay. About
Also
30
dark vision.
That's right. Everybody in this, like every race in this
Nobody's human, so everybody has dark vision.
system has dark vision except humans.
I think Sarah's the only human.
And her eyes are red, so it counts.
Yeah.
She doesn't necessarily see like through the dark. She just sees like the rage vision right now.
Oh,
All
so
I
it's
see is
just
red.
Yeah, she just sees the blood. She can't see the terrain, but she can see like your heart's beat.
All she sees is Deadpool.
Is like the muscular system and like blood pumping and knowing who's scared.
This isn't like a horror movie
Feeding
at all.
off of it.
Those of you in the know, this is the
All right.
Friday the 14th of September that
Yeah.
everybody was fearing.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
was
And
living it.
Uh,
surprise, Michael Myers shows up. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Rink, 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 rink.
Wait, are we allowed
I
to say
can
that?
smell your fear.
Are we falling to the red visions?
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. All right, so we're in a cavern. Everybody can see except for Sarah.
Axel, do you have
I
anything
have
to say?
I have a light. Whatever it was called.
The torch?
Torch, lantern.
Torch. I grabbed one of them and turned it on.
Okay.
One
Don't
of them.
judge.
Flick, and it's on.
I was given 13.
No,
of them,
that is
apparently,
Axel.
so-
Blue is Flick.
Axel just, as you guys just started to like stare at Axel, sort of wondering if she's gonna be able to see, she just rages fucking like a lantern or something right in front of her, and it's just immediately lit, just out of nowhere. So she's good.
Cool.
Don't worry about.
As it lights up, you see Katham just sitting there lighting it for her with a tinderbox. And then the light glows and he goes, and he kind of walks away awkwardly again.
If you want to roll perception, you can see if you see him do that, or let it be.
Oh,
We might
I
have
don't
to-
want to punch.
We might have to turn your sensitivity a little lower. It's not picking up everything. Sorry. Technical difficulties for a bunch of newbies we are.
Hey, we're all amateurs.
Just slightly.
All right.
No.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to.
Oh, you stepped on her toes.
Axel's a character in a campaign, honey.
No, it's not. It's life.
Charlie, that's also your wife. You are married to each of those four combined into one person, you realize.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I did, actually. Oh, Lord.
All right.
All right, so...
Who wants to lead the way? Or
Yeah, who
actually,
wants to
does
go
it
first?
Or is it? Are we just staying in the entrance here? Well, we'll still get hit in the face if we
So-
stay in the entrance, but
You look around, just a quick brief look. As you guys make your way into the cavern and the Axel show happens, the entrance begins to get dark as the sandstorm has reached the cavern, and now you're all dark, but
Yeah, up to 60
now
feet,
going
so
going that direction is not looking
Just-
like a way out. So if you look just quickly, you do notice that you can follow this for a little bit, and you just don't know where it leads.
Is it deeper than 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a turn, so you'll see within 60 feet. You'll see the end. You'll see the end as it curves off to the left.
So as we kind of get in and start gathering, I kind of I guess I'm kind of in the front because I've been kind of leading the charge, but I'm going to go, anybody less squishy or more sneaky want to go ahead of me? Feel free.
I will go
Either-
ahead and scout out.
either of you nature boys know how long this storm will last?
Until we stop hearing the storm. We're not, I don't know if I would be quite sure how long it'll last. It was a pretty big cloud.
All right, let's see. Stealth is, and that's a 24. That's a natural 20 on the stealth.
Good lord. You're gonna blow all your good rolls on the skill checks.
I know. I'm gonna die against some owl bears later. I'm sure.
Tonight is
far.
gonna be.
So far,
Tonight's,
we saw a storm, and he's about to sneak through some shit, so we're good.
you saw that storm. You saw every grain of sand in that storm.
Damn right. Actually, yeah, my natural 20 tell me how long that storm's gonna last.
No, because you just saw it. It wasn't like
I know,
survival or anything.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding. It's fine. I was going for it, but I knew it wouldn't fly.
But oh god, I'm forgetting her names again. Theus is now one with the stone.
Well, you know, I have drought ancestry. We're in a dark tunnel, followed around by stone. It's natural.
Thematically appropriate.
You're doing great, actually. All right, so you scout ahead a little bit, and as you go through the bend, the terrain becomes a lot rockier, and it's not smooth at all. So it's a little difficult for you to easily make your way. You're still stealthing like a madman, though, so don't fret. As you continue walking a little bit, you have to roll an athletics.
Oh God, athletics. Could I convince you to make that our acrobatics?
You know what? We'll start with acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Let's see. That's a +2. That's a 3.
No, just.
It's a good thing you convinced him to do that.
Wow. So you roll you total 3.
No, I rolled a natural 1 actually because it's a +2.
Oh.
All right.
Went
so
from a 20 to a 1. Yeah.
I just want to remind you, you did this to yourself.
I did.
All right. So
Yikes.
as you're quietly creeping through and the terrain becomes hard, one of the rocks underneath you comes loose, and there's a bit of a drop, a little steep drop, and you attempt to jump backwards as the stone comes loose, but your foot, unfortunately, the heel catches onto the stone and you fall with it. So you fall on the flat of your back and slide down slightly, getting a couple nice rocks into the hip and the side. And just because we're going to go for completeness sake, you take 2 points of bludgeoning falling damage.
Oh no!
Just from that. You fell down. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish up with it.
All right. Now, as you reach the bottom of that little bit of a drop, you see, oddly, a very lit room, about gauging it about 100 feet in front of you.
All right. So I know I fell. How loud was the fall?
You're still stealthing like a madman, so just
He fell
stealthy
very
fall.
silently.
the party hears effectively what sounds like a rock just kind of like tap and bounce, but it wasn't like Wile E. Coyote, like a Wile E. Coyote of like boulder fall. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can see that there's a lit room at the end of the hall, so let's see. I'm a greedy son of a bitch. I'm gonna go ahead without telling them.
Okay.
I would like to, if I could, do like a nature check on the cavern and see if I can figure out what kind of made it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye behind us, just in case.
If anybody wants to do perception, if you're going to do nature, I'm going to let anybody who wants to do it can do nature or perception, just to kind of get a gauge of what the cavern actually is.
For my nature check, that is a natural 20.
Oh, good lord.
3.
Oh, Lord. Combat is going to be great. All right, this podcast isn't going to
Yeah.
go very long because I'm going
We're
to
just
kill
gonna
everybody in
TPK.
the first go.
And yeah, I did a perception for mine in the tunnel, and it was a 13.
Because you're actively stealthing and just kind of fell a little bit on your butt.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You're not really paying attention to that.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Anybody else want to roll? Looks
I'll go
like.
I got a 22 just to keep an eye out behind us.
Okay, so Kathan's got a really solid nature roll.
Time.
I'm just feeling the walls and touching them and caressing them and getting to know the walls intimately.
The walls feel uncomfortable, and they wish you'd stop.
I'm sure they do.
Let me get this straight. You just critically groped the cavern walls.
I am. Yes.
He is fondling that stalagmite.
I just nature checked the hell out of those walls.
Yep, they're rocks.
You could say they're rock hard.
Oh Jesus.
All right. So Silva, unfortunately, you notice that they're rocks. Puck, you look behind you, keeping an eye out. You just see sand blowing into the cavern. It's starting to pile up a little bit. Dark. Even though I got mad at you. So, Kathan being the good. All right, so your nature sense is tingling.
A,
Spidey sense.
a guy who's humping the wall.
Shh. I'm naturing.
Oh God. Okay, other naturey girl. Do we have to worry about being sealed in? The sand's starting to pile up at the entrance.
Can I look that way?
Absolutely.
That way, hopefully, this rolls a little better. Oh yeah, 21.
The sand's starting to pile up. It looks like it's only gotten about 6 inches or so from when you guys got in there. Some time has passed, so it's not like it was instant. So
Yeah, I take my time when I nature these walls.
yeah, your best guess is that it's gonna pile up some sand, but the chances of you actually getting trapped in here, you can ride the storm out in here and be safe.
As long as we dig it out a little bit, we fine. If somebody wants dig duty.
I think there's someone grinding into some stone over there that...
Yeah, so Catham's taking samples of the wall now.
Grind in the stone.
All right, so Catham, what you notice is that as you commune with the cavern,
Commune. Thanks for putting that in. Okay.
not consummate.
Oh yes, as you consummate your nature check.
Something. The feeling that you get very deep is that this is not natural. This, I mean, it's a natural rock, obviously.
Not natural.
But
Sure.
as you run your fingers across the wall, there seems to be almost tool mark. Looks like pickaxes. Something seems to have actually dug this out, as opposed to it have already been here. Maybe the beginning portion was natural, but as you walk deeper around, like towards the bend where Theus has gone, it looks less and less natural and more like it was created.
Okay. So it looks like somebody dug this out. It wasn't by some sort of a creature or anything in that particular.
It was done by tools and
Okay.
whatnot, yes.
Like I can kind of pick up that there's like metal shavings or things like that in the wall that tells me it was physically tooled. Maybe I don't get that far, but that's fine.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's fair.
Okay.
Alright, so
So I kind of convey that to the group. I kind of turn and go, this isn't a natural tunnel. It was actually dug out, it seems to be. But I wanted to make sure that we weren't having to worry about something much larger in this tunnel that could have gotten this far.
That's what you were doing, huh?
Yes, what else would I be doing with rock on the wall? Are you some sort of a sick-minded person?
You were...
I'm a druid. It's not like this is a tree.
Wait, what do you do with trees?
Don't ask.
So don't worry about it.
Theus, start moving towards the lit up area in front of you.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and roll another stealth check, though. It's as good as yours was. You're gonna have to try again.
Oh, that's an 18.
Okay. You begin sneaking your way over. The terrain is still a bit rocky where you are, but as you make your way past down this little bit of a steep embankment, you notice that it becomes quite flat and very easy to walk on. But you do notice that it is a lot less rocky and a lot smoother around you. It looks like a hallway more so than it looks like a tunnel in a cavern.
Okay.
I just want to know if it's dwarves, so I can just yell, "Dwarves!"
You continue walking forward, and you continue walking forward. You get about 50 more feet, and roll perception.
Perception.
Were we letting him just go down by himself? We weren't following him at all? I guess
were
I imagine we were
not.
putting somebody
He's a
bigger up
big
in
boy.
front of us and walking, but oh well.
You could do it
That's a natural 2025.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Seriously.
Combat's gonna be 1s and 3s.
Hey, maybe it's only Steve and I that are rolling high now. Maybe we'll roll later, everybody else will roll high.
Hey, I nat 1 right after that first 20.
That is fair. Perfectly balanced, like everything should be.
With your amazing perception check.
With my dark vision.
20, natural 20s, the bane of DM existence.
Don't tell me you nat 20 your dark vision too. So
I think that's just an added bonus.
you hear up ahead of you. You hear what sounds to be a light bit of buzzing, and then a couple clangs of what sounds like metal against metal, and shouting, but not, more like screeching as opposed to shouting. So
We can't hear that? Okay.
no, you guys don't hear that.
Not close enough, apparently, I guess. Okay. Well, let's take here. So I hear banging, buzzing, and shouting. I do not want to take care of this on my own. I will step back a bit and try to motion for the rest of the group to follow while trying to also tell them, hey, be quiet.
Alright, it's gonna take a little bit because you have to move back and climb up that little bit of an embankment.
Oh, is that what I was going to have to do? Oh, then never mind. I'll continue to scout ahead then.
Okay.
Rather than backtrack then, if I have to climb that up, I will go ahead and continue stealthing forward to try and get
it's not a massive climb. I mean, like, if you want to try an athletics check, it's not like a 20-foot like sheer cliff or something, but up to you.
I think at some point, if we've been up there long enough, Caitlin's gonna be like, it is a kind of turn probably to Theos and go, is Puck gonna be okay? I feel like he's been gone a while.
Okay, you got it,
Puck is
but
fine.
now reverse it. Because Puck's the one who stayed with you.
Okay, never mind.
I was about to say, I'm like, am I doing it wrong this whole time? No one corrected me? You guys are nice.
Wait, so Puck is Tony.
Yes.
I should have known that. Theos.
I'll tell you what, well, Theos, if you just want to assess and think maybe going backwards is not going to be as fast as you were looking for, I'll let the rest of the group more or less at this point think, he's been gone for a while.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, so the group back at the before the bend is noticing that Theos has been gone for a little while, and
And I didn't get the names backwards?
seen.
Scene.
Hey,
That's
where'd that
what
one
you guys
dude
do.
go?
Yeah, like that scene.
Are we diddle-it-diddle-it-diddle-link?
No. You guys, you guys are probably concerned about Theos. So, well, somebody.
Okay.
Not
Well,
really.
Do you guys
I
wanna
tried to
continue?
mention that. So I turned to Theos. No, I turned to Puck.
Someday
I
you'll
put
get it right.
Sorry.
I put my
I'll
character name as my nickname in Discord. I'm beginning to think all of us should do that.
Not a bad idea, actually.
So, I'll turn to Puck and say, I've noticed that your buddy Theus has been gone a little while. Is he going to be okay? Should we go down and check on him or anything of that nature?
We could probably go on, but he's fine because I haven't heard any screaming.
That is a good point.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes a good point. Does anybody want to go ahead of... I don't want to be in front, by all means. If I can see around me, I'm glad being in front, but as soon as I
I'll
cannot
go
see,
forward.
I'd like to be in the middle.
I'll go forward. Now you're on the end.
Okay, there's only a few of us.
Good.
I could go up front.
Oh.
If we're
I
gonna
go.
be stealthy.
I go up front.
I'll let the ladies go first.
Leapfrogging.
Everybody line up.
Oh, jeez. What is that? I don't know.
Bubble
So-
guppies.
Oh, it is bubble guppies. I wondered why.
What is it? Time for lunch.
It's time for lunch. What time is
Yeah.
it?
You're triggering your husband's microphone.
Sorry. My bad.
So wait, who's going first? I'll just write it down.
I'm stealthy,
Alright.
but I don't want to go. But I think.
I'll go first.
Okay. What's Axel's going?
I got.
And then Silva. And then
Snowflake.
And Snow.
Well, yeah, Snowflake.
Snowflake's always right.
I just always assume Snowflake is next.
Yes.
What if the cat wanted to take a nap?
So I'm going behind Puck then, I guess.
So
We think
Puck, you're
later.
you're last then.
Oh, I guess so, because there's 4 of us.
It's all good.
Haha, you're not in the middle.
That's fine.
All right, you guys walk around the bend, all lined up and ready to go.
Oh, should we stealth? Should we be quiet?
You guys are. If
Not
anybody
much.
wants to roll,
We don't know that though.
We have a lantern with us.
That's
Not-
fair. But what if they hear things and not just see things?
I walk forward.
Okay. I guess
Actually,
we're not stealthing.
don't give a F. Everyone else can roll stealth if they would like, but Axel don't give a F.
I'm stealthing. There's no way I'm not going to be cautious about that. I have to play to my character, and my character would be stealthing.
Me too. Whatever
13
personality
plus
she has.
14.
I'll stealth.
14.
17.
All right, the snowflake stealth.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you got to make sure you roll for your pet.
I don't know how I know.
If you have stats, just add dex.
Yeah, they'll
Unless he's
call.
proficient in.
Yeah, it should call out any
Stealth plus
proficiency.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll call out if it's proficient.
There we go.
What do you mean not real?
It fell out of my hand. 18 plus 6, 24 for Snowflake.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Stealthy.
Axel, I'm gonna just write a note next to your name. It says 0.
Negative 20.
Sorry, distraction. Okay, as you guys line up, Axel, negative 20 stealth. You come up to the little bit of a drop, and Axel, how many Fs do you give? Right.
None.
Okay, so you start walking forward, and you march straight into rolling acrobatics.
The same rock that Steve tripped over.
Yeah.
That fucking rock.
21.
Oh wow. Okay, well,
You stare at that rock, it gets out of the way.
She scared the rock.
I said acrobatics, not intimidation.
It's the same thing for her right now.
It's not like my nature.
She walks with authority.
You walk, and all of a sudden, what happens is there's a bit of a drop, and the terrain becomes a lot more rugged, and you get quickly thrown off. You flail your arms real quickly. You stomp your feet down and go, "Fuck you!" Wait, are we allowed to curse on this?
I don't see why not.
All right, you go, "Fuck you."
Let's make it PG-13. 1 F-bomb a night, alright?
Oh man!
You only got 20 minutes left in this episode, it's fine.
All right. So yeah, you don't fall, but you notice that suddenly there's a bit of a embankment, and it's rocky, and you're balanced. What was that?
That was.
And communing with nature.
Did anybody else hear that? Yeah.
Oh, it might have been something came up on our mind. I don't know, maybe Jackie hit the... I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
All good. Yeah, that's
Yes.
the planet's spirit in your head, Katham, is rebelling. Never mind. All right.
Okay, sorry. No, I was trying to get
Alright, so I'm
Jackie's
in the
phone away
front.
from itself, it vibrates.
So everybody notices that she quickly loses her footing, but loses it, but quickly regains her footing.
I clap a little.
Oh, I thought she'd be ahead of us. We were stealthing, so I figured we were a little bit back.
Oh.
I don't know, that's fine.
Watch
Now you
out,
guys
it
notice.
drops off, guys.
Shh.
Who's around here? Nobody.
Theus, you hear what sounds like
A gaggle of gay gooses coming down.
I don't know. Did you introduce yourself as Axel to the group, or do they think you're still Isabel? Or
No.
That's
I
why she
introduced
apparently
her.
just when her eyes change, she announces her name. It's like a
all right, so
I introduced. Did everyone miss it? Because I did.
No, I heard it.
just making sure.
no. It's like you're like, I am Axel now.
Well, we
I'm
fell
thick.
through the portal, which is a stressor for her. So change.
Yes, but then she announced, I am Axel now.
Well, you haven't met all the characters.
And we don't.
I think she introduced it to us
That's
in
fine.
the context, but I don't know if she actually said, "Hi, I'm Axel."
Yes, that's
yeah.
it. She's as a character never said, "I'm Axel. I'm Isabel." She never said her name.
Let's just assume she did it this for simplicity.
So what Theus
hear-
hears
you-
is, everybody line up, line up.
No. Mr. Puffer. Oh wait, is that what the? I don't know. Flounder.
Let's not
or
make this a
something?
Bubble Guppies episode. That is
All
not-
right. I like the emotionless kid though. You're like, yes. He's
I
the
still haven't
best.
seen it, so I'm
The one who
good.
always gets the bad lunches.
Right? You got a tomato and mayo.
Oh
Alright,
my god,
move on.
get off Bubble Guppies!
Back mac and cheese.
I would like our average age group to be above 10.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I don't know, but Theus is just standing in the tunnel listening to this and going, what the hell are these people talking about?
Hashtag parentless.
Hashtag this is D&D. Let's move on.
Theus hears Axel clearly,
Stomping forward.
clearly from behind, stomping forward, saying it drops off over here.
Fuck this cliff. Oh, that's great. Damn it.
Hey, yeah, hold on a second.
Well, with them bringing up the rear, I'm gonna try and push forward before they catch up to me.
All right, you keep moving forward. The forwarder you get, you hear a groan and a thud. It sounds like something just hit the floor.
Wait, he
Ew.
hears that or we hear that?
Everybody in the back, just roll a quick perception. I mean, if you don't even tell me, if you roll over, I don't know, a 10, you hear it. If not,
I hear it.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
So 22. I'm gonna die tonight.
can't wait to kill off some people. Anyways, okay, so if you roll over a 10,
back to that
congratulations. That's right, there are passives. I forget about that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yours passives over 10, you hear it. If not,
I hope everybody's passive's over 10.
I have no.
What's the passive?
You have passive perception, investigation, and insight. It's off to the left side of D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a base of 10 plus your ability modifier.
Yeah, so if you have less than 10, you did something wrong.
You have a negative stat.
Well,
There you go.
it's possible.
All right,
Yeah,
I got
so-
a Nat 20. I'd like to know everything I hear in that game.
You hear Axel.
Damn it.
And you hear a little bit of a thud, and you hear a screech and a thud,
And it's not,
but it's faint, very faint. I don't know. Maybe he screeches and thuds.
Okay.
Theus continues on, and the rest of the group continues on. So, Theus, as you get to the front, I want to make you roll one more stealth check because you're getting to the. Are you going to get to the threshold of the light?
Yep.
So you get to the threshold of the light. Go ahead and roll another stealth check just to confirm exactly what's going on.
21.
All right, your 21 stealth check. As you look into the room, you see two humanoid. They look like humanoid wasps, and they
Ugh.
have like a thorax, a stinger, but they have arms, they have legs, and they're wielding weapons. And you see two of them standing over a third. Looks like a battle just taken place. One of them looks slightly beat up. The one on the floor, you're not quite sure if is dead or just unconscious, but is certainly not moving. And the two are looking over it.
Are they wearing anything like a uniform, or is there any like shared insignia between the two that are standing over the third?
Not that you can make out. They're not really wearing anything much as enclosed, more along the lines of simply like leather straps just to hold weapons and whatnot. So not like a shirt, pants, or anything of that sort. They do have wings, and if I could find the good... their wings are a little iridescent.
Yeah, look
So-
up those Ashwin's Call pictures.
What's that?
Nothing, I was joking. I said look up those Ashwin's Call pictures.
Oh. No, these ones are actually these are D&D.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
But they're bug people, basically?
Uh-huh.
You said one of them looked like they were
I
a
haven't
bit
seen
beaten
them yet.
up.
Yeah, one looks like he took the brunt of whatever the battle was. The other one looks... I guess I should describe the weapons. That would be nice, too. One is
Yeah.
holding two swords. The other one... And looks like he took the brunt of the battle. The other one is holding a bow with a sword sheath. And the one on the ground was currently unarmed and beaten to hell. Slashed. There's an arrow or two sticking out. But that's the best you can make out right now.
I see an opportunity here. I'm going to pull out my short bow.
Oh god.
Skyrim all over again.
Nat 1.
I'm going to line up a shot on the one that looks beat up with the bow and arrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to sneak attack him.
Okay.
Let's see, that is
I feel a sensation in the force.
You feel something very disturbing. That is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, and let's see, that's a D6. What's it?
We're on a strange planet. Kill the first thing that moves.
He's taking
Yes.
a hot shot at a bug.
I am.
Someone saw Starship Troopers.
Can I be Neil?
That's a
Patrick Harris?
total of 13 damage,
Okay.
including sneak attack.
Okay.
And then as soon as I see it hit, I turn around and dash back towards the group.
So you're pulling it?
Yes.
Okay. So you take a
So
pot
none
shot.
of us are prepared.
you,
Yes.
You hit the
I
weird
will-
bug.
I hit the weird bug. I turn about face, dash back towards the group, and go, "Evil bug people!"
How does he know they're evil? In the meantime, I'm gonna pull out my staff and cast Shillelagh.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and say, let's fuck shit up.
Now the curses are one per person in these episodes, right? I was just never mind.
It seems
I
to be
think-
now.
I think we've gone over that amount.
Yeah, Charlie already used it twice because he asked if he could do it after he did it, and then used it again.
Validate. Anyway, so okay. Well, Theus, you take a pot shot. You hit the thing in the lower abdomen, and it lets out a very loud screech, and immediately looks in your direction. The other one immediately looks in your direction, and you book it backwards. Everybody in the cavern hears like just a very disconcerting screech and sees Theus running towards you. Now, if you guys want to do your shillelagh or something, we'll say now because
Did we go
at
down
first you guys
this
have no
slope
idea what's
yet?
going on though.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
Did we-
everyone's past the slope.
So we're in the room.
No, you're in the effectively the tunnel leading to the room.
Okay, so we're like right at the crest of the room or whatever.
You guys are about let's say 60 feet back from where the room began.
Oh, okay.
So you still
So,
have to make your
the
way.
bugs were in the room? Or
The
they
bugs were in the room.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought you said they were further. Okay.
Theus made his way all the way to the room. The bugs are in the room. You guys are still 60 feet back. So Theus, what's your run speed, Theus, or your move?
30.
Speed? All right, so you book 30 feet backward.
Yep.
All right, so everyone, as you do that, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to go to one of the walls in the room that I'm in. Essentially create a minor illusion of a boulder and hide behind it.
Okay.
I can't say it's a bad strategy.
All right, everybody readies themselves. casts their spells, cracks their knuckles, gets all ready. DS, do you continue running towards the group?
Yes, I am going to run towards them and possibly past them.
Okay, so you book it and continue on past the group. And as you get past them, everyone's still ready and waiting.
Yes, where you going? Where you going?
Oh wait, he ran past us? So as he's running past, I pull out my stick and I go, where is he going?
Well, I look to see. I look for Puck as I run.
You're not going to see Puck.
Yeah, you don't see Puck. You see the rest of the party and a boulder.
Wait a second. I've worked with Puck for years, and we've probably done
goals.
You
many
should know he shouldn't
pranks.
see me.
Also, there's a boulder there that wasn't there before.
Can I just assume that maybe I should test the boulder?
But if you're just running past away from things, your instinct is not to. You're gonna look for the person, not the boulder. So you're gonna run past them.
but I'm not running in
Boulder check?
fear. I'm not running in fear though. I'm running because I'm trying to start shit.
Yeah, he's just pulling.
Yeah.
This
Go
is
for it.
casual.
I'm not running going, ah! I'm running going, evil bug people, get ready! Ah! And I'm trying to start shit. I'm not actually scared out of my mind running.
To be honest, you sound like Leroy Jenkins right now.
Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god.
Yeah, he totally just Leroyed.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, good lord. So, if I see the boulder and think it's Puck, that's fine. I'll stop. If I don't think about it, then I'll stop. Probably
is there a
10 feet
friendship
behind
roll?
the group.
Roll for
Huh?
friendship.
Alright. As you guys are waiting for combat, everyone gets their shit together. I guess that's where we're going to wrap that one up.
Yep, and I will say I am going to stop at least 10 feet behind the group.
DS, do you want a boulder too?
As you start climbing up the embankment. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
You can sneak
yes,
attack behind
yes.
it.
Yes, give me a boulder. Let's do this.
You could actually sneak attack through it.
Just like back in the old times at the Sandusky Cantini.
What?
Wait, what?
Wow.
I don't remember creating a boulder in a cantini.
I don't want to
Don't
know
worry
where
about it.
Sandusky came from.
All right, I'll make a
All right.
boulder on. You go on the other side. I'll make a boulder for you two there.
Great. I feel like we all come from different dimensions. We can just use whatever names we want for things.
That's fine. It was the Sandusky thing that threw me off.
No,
Look.
all good.
Look, I thought of hell and I thought of Ohio. Okay.
All right, so I'm prepped with my shillelagh. So I've got my stick out, and I've got like it almost looks like a scythe head on the front of it. And I'm just ready for whatever comes.
I'm sorry, you're being serious right now, and I'm just thinking about Tommy Boy.
Oh jeez.
Alright,
I've been trying to storytell us out of here.
Yeah. So everyone stands at the ready after Theus has made a pot shot and pissed off some very humanoid bugs, but unfortunately the rest of the party at the point just hears screeches and has no idea what the hell just happened, except for Theus screaming evil bug people and running. And from there, we'll continue on next time.